So I think Vistas, if you own them, and then Urborg in here for Vault. I like the Sunsets. Those did well. I really think we just run it back at this point and see what happens. Play a little stronger. Play a little stronger, shall we? Let's go. Let's not think about it too much. We were on a good run. Let's find that good run. Let's play some Magic. I just realized I'm not on camera. We can't fix the camera. I'm gonna lean back. No one's gonna check me for posture. No one's gonna do that. All right, opening hand looks good. We're against a Luris opponent, as is the norm. Any thought on Thoughtseize versus Inquisition? I mean, I like the Thoughtseize because it tends to get more things. Wow, Grace. Wow, 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 wow. You do it for you. All right, so Blackleaf Cliffs. Apparently I can just go get basics. Oh, I forgot to change the land so I can actually remember what I'm playing. Oh. They're tokens too. Well, I don't care about Terminate. Torok's a little annoying, but not for a while. Hand is gas, isn't it? Just no lands. S-Pig. I think we just take Voidwalker. Yeah. Let's see if they can find their lands. Oh, monkey. Monkey! The polluted delta. We'll plan to fatal push. No reason to let my opponent catch up here. Goodbye, Raglan. All right, we'll go get our Godless Shrine. Revelry. I could have. I don't think I care. I don't think I care to do that. I mean, we could have, but I don't want to. I could have. Then they would have lightning bolted us. Then it would have been sad. I gotta use Revelry as a draw and like gain some life here. All right, we got the GGs. I don't really know what my opponent is other than they're like red-black. So we're gonna just do what we did all the time with red-black. That's just what we're gonna do. Thoughtseize is out. I feel like Revelry might actually be okay in this matchup. And I may not want actually Path. I would have gotten all three. Probably. I like my Path. Chat's just gonna correct me all night. I'm glad I'm off camera because I'm crying. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna draw. I had to play a land and then use it, and my opponent failed to do anything for one turn, so they would have more. What am I taking out? I don't think this is right. It looks right, but it doesn't feel right. I need to write this down. Lantern for Croxa. I'm not worried about Croxa. All right, opening hand looks great. We'll keep. We're gonna keep. We got a Fatal Push. We got a Legion Landing. Got a Bale's Rights. Gonna get it going. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And my opponent's going to Inquisition. Yeah. They're reading. They're reading. They're reading. We know they're reading. You can always do exclamation point last to get the last record of a league with someone that has MTG bot. This is what gas looks like. Hey, opponent. Yeah, this is gas. Should I say that? Yeah, I should be like, that's gas. Also, probably not good to do baubles in case I drew a Thoughtseize, but they probably knew what was up, so. Are any of the model MDFCs playable? Probably. Just gotta find the ones that you like. This is Mardu. Huh. Huh. Gonna fetch and shock. Double white is important. Hey, look, it's Croxa. All right, let's fetch. I'd probably just get rid of Meathook for right now. We're gonna get rid of Meathook. We have a lot of them. I'm probably playing Bitterblossom or something. And then will Kaya's Guile away Ragavan plus their graveyard or something here. It's feeling kind of good. Off for a turn here because of the Bitterblossom costing 2. I mean, we're only on turn 3. Okay, there's Dragon Rage. Okay. Okay. Fetching. Okay. Dashy Monkey. You got it all? 2 mana. Prismatic Ending. All right, you got it. Yep, it's going to be a sack and exile here. It seems very strong. Look, it's Meathook. We'll just do it now before they can do anything. Sack and exile. Cool. And that's why we don't always need Lantern. It's like a gut feeling. There's a Marsh Flats. Glad I did it when I did. Dashing Monkey. Dashing Monkey's not that scary here. We'll have 3 mana. We have some good outs. I swear. Do not play that card. Don't do it. No. 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 Yes. No. Whatever. All right. Happen to pick up an answer for it. I just need to kill it. I can't tell you how much I hate that Ragavan steals our Blood Artist all the time. It steals it all the time. All right, whatever. I can Fatal Push the Ragavan. My opponent's got a couple cards in hand. At least we have one of them covered, kind of. Yeah, monkey's just striking every time, isn't it? It's really important for us to get rid of that monkey. I'm telling you, the whole Aristocrats, Blood Artist, Meathook thing is very detrimental. quite detrimental. Dashing monkey. If your opponent dashes a monkey in, be sure to wait until at least combat. And the reason you wait for that is if they have a second monkey, you don't want them to be playing that second monkey in main phase 1. This is lures to hand. We're looking for Thoughtseize here. Well, we tried. Blood Artist planning the village rights, blocking whatever we need to. I draw a land. Meathook gets rid of Luris. That's kind of okay. If they dash monkey in with a Luris, which is something they could do, I won't be able to hit that with the Meathook. It's a little bit frustrating. They might double down on Mishra's Bauble here with the Luris, though. Kind of nifty. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, dashing monkey. So, we'll block. We're going to use village rights here. I hope my opponent does not have exactly Thoughtseize. We'll find out, though. Draw 2. And we're just trying to get rid of the Luris here, which looks like I should be able to achieve that. Return of the monkey. You always see a monkey inside the Meathook? What? Alright, Luris dead. And I guess I can go ahead and play a Blood Artist down and pass turn. This isn't turning out very well, though. At least I'm up a game. That monkey is a problem. Here he comes again. I'm gonna let it hit. I'm gonna let it hit for 2. What do you got? Maybe they'll play that. Maybe they'll play that. Okay. Now this is interesting. Now this is interesting. This game got real funky here. All right, Luris, come on, get into hand. We can path monkey, and then I don't care what damage I'm taking. They're gonna take damage from Bitterblossom. This is interesting. They've decided to accept the pact between you and Bitterblossom, and I don't know if that's a good idea for them. I don't know if I like that. That's dangerous. There's Ragavan again. This is where I feel like I've got a path Ragavan. I can't let this hit me again. Balance of life total is going to really matter here soon. Let's path. See what happens. See what happens. I take 1. It's not flying right now. I could block it. We're not going to. All right. Well, let's do this. Luris plus Blood Artist. I think they have a removal at some point. But double Blood Artist here and Meathook's looking pretty nasty. What's up, Jaffer? Oh no, it's Team Giraffe. Oh, Giraffe, that's a great one for him. Team Giraffe. How's it going, Jaffer? What's up? Oh gosh, where's the Team Fluffies? There we go, there we go. Team Fluffy, Team Jaffer, Team Fluffy. Spam, 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 spam. How's your stream? We're trying to make things happen here. My opponent stole my Bitterblossom. The only reason I lose to Monkey is because they steal my stuff. We have double Blood Artist here, though, and a Meathook. Things are about to happen. As in, my opponent might be dead next turn. They just don't know it yet. It's Cohen. Don't steal anything from me, opponent. Yeah, you dash that monkey in. Don't terminate. Don't terminate. Team Fluff. No! Triggers. Okay. This currently does 3. It puts them to 1. I need them to play one more creature. They killed my Bitterblossom, though, so I'm like, okay with that. We might have it here. We might have it. Yeah, my camera's not turning on. I think I just have to refresh Streamlabs, but I can't do that middle stream. So I put them to 1 here with a Meathook. Wait. No, that's right. I just kill their stuff. I gain life. Keep getting this backwards. I should probably learn how to play the card that I keep posting here. All right, let's just clear their stuff off here. It does make my future creatures dangerous, so it's a good board wipe. We'll just treat it as a board wipe in a game 3. Post 4 or 5 videos for YouTube on Massacre, can't get Massacre text correct. Typical fluffy streamer. So it's going, Joffrey. You didn't respond to my question. How are you? Oh my gosh, it's another monkey. Yeah, I just need to restart the computer. You know what? I'm not gonna fetch. Power move. Silent clearing. Got him. Whoa, Vincent coming in too. How's it going, Vincent? How are we all doing this evening? We're fetching here to thin the library ever so slightly. Vincent's also a degenerate streamer. Shoutouts to the team. All right. We got a 1/1 life linking token. Whoa, look at these emotes. They're bright and it's got Mega Man in it. Mega Man and pizza. I had pizza tonight. 12 hours, that's right. How'd that go? It must have been exciting. Darcy into bolting, our little token. Guess we're not getting very far here. Pizza makes you sick. Oh no. A lot of fun. Dashing monkey. I feel like I should run bolts sometimes. This is why I like the red-black one. I could reach and hit them for the last 3 damage. All right. Well, they go over Marsh Flats. Thank you, monkey. You're doing the work. Lingering souls for me, please. Well, that'll work. That'll work. It'll do something. Many games have finished with them in bolt range. All right. We're entwining. I really don't like the Darcy here, and I'd rather block monkey. So entwine, kill this, gain 1, make a creature, get rid of the graveyard. Click buttons, click buttons. They do kill this spirit token, they go to 2. If I block. The entwine's been super nice when you flood out a little bit and you get Kaya's Guile. Ooh, they attack. You're going down. Now, I could keep that token around and keep punching them, but the risk of them drawing something off me is exceptionally high. Stare at camera. So I don't want that to happen. Oh, that is a really good card. That probably means we might win. Westvale Abbey's not too bad here. It's going to be a tough one. Darcy's not in the air yet. They're hitting for 3. Oh, I'll get death triggers. You watch. We're gonna get some death triggers. You just watch and see this. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Yeah, because it exiles, it's a replacement effect. Woo, 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 woo. 2 turns. Get it in. Am I gonna play with everyone in the Degen Creator Open? Let's queue up for our next match. I don't know. It's on the 30th. It's a really awkward day. It's a really awkward day. I probably would watch. I don't know. Did Layers with Blood Moon come up for you last God? I love Layers with Blood Moon. Urza Saga? Yeah. When do we need an answer, Jaffer? Because I would like to play, but it's right before my like marathon of Extra Life events. And I can't give up Extra Life this year. I've been literally planning Extra Life since June. So I want to be fresh for that. 30 minutes before the event. Okay, so you're telling me I got some time. Okay. We got time. Well, give me a few days to think about it. We were on call this last evening. I was up real early and up late. So I don't have good frame of reference here to say yes or no right now. I'm amazed that I'm even playing well-ish tonight. But yeah, on October 30th, standard event for creators and streamers of Degen Gaming. You can go check out our Discord for, I think, more information over there. It's good stuff. Also, Jaffer, we got the new altar sleeves, right? We have the altar sleeves in the banner. Check this altar sleeves out. That's what I'm talking about. Check this out. This is the altar sleeve I'm telling them to go buy. It's the altar sleeve you want. You slip that over, boom, Blood Moon. You good. All right, let's play Magic. All right, let's play first. Let's declare Larissa. Out on caffeine. If you play a red-black version, or sorry, green-black version of this, I would highly recommend. Oh, that's a Plains. Gosh, I gotta switch these out. I'm gonna keep this still. I'm gonna go two things turn 2 here with Shambling Vent on turn 1 into Plains Shambling Vent turn 2. Yeah, that altar sleeve looks cool. It literally just came up in the prison Discord, not like 2 weeks ago. It's crazy. All right, Sentinel's not a problem. Ornithopter is not a problem. Where's your ruling? If you up to Grist and hit a Grist, but your opponent has Sanctifier, do you get tokens? I don't know. I'm gonna Thoughtseize and pay for Sentinel. I guess Sigardazade's the worst thing there. You're not sure? I'd have to see what Grist says, because I know what Sanctifier says. +1, create a 1 black 2 to mill card. If an insect card was milled this way, put a loyal. And milling is the action of putting to the graveyard. And then Sanctifier reads protection from black and from red, blah blah blah. This card. Well, graveyard, if a black or red permanent spell or card not on the battlefield would be put in the graveyard, exile it. So no, you would not get a loyalty counter. At least doesn't look like you would. Would they go get Hammer? And they put an Ink Moth? This is looking dangerous. Make our token. Pass the turn. See what happens. I'm getting hurt that I don't have double black. I would have to look up Oracle text of milling then. I'm not confident in the interaction. We'd need to ask like Zale or something. All right, so my opponent's about to get Sigarda's Aid back. So to best prep for that, we'll play a Bitterblossom here. This way we'll have tokens. They're going to play Land, Silent Clearing, Laris, Sigarda's Aid, and then they'll be able to do Colossus Hammer. Why not leave black up for push? Because I keep thinking this is a Swamp Grayus. I thought I was leaving up push, and I wasn't. Sigarda's Aid. Okay. But like here, I'm going to definitely leave it up. All right, let's heal the Bitterblossom. Can I get a land? That would be ideal. Mishra's Bauble. I need a dam. I'll let them draw a card here and make some tokens and pass turn. We're gonna leave ourselves Fatal Push. We do kind of need to get through here with the Fatal Push onto something. We do want to draw for this dam as well. Problem is they're gonna hook up Luris probably here. Oh, they only send the one thing in. Okay. I'm gonna block with just one token here. They'll probably Colossus Hammer and Shadow Spear. This will give me the option to kill Luris if I want to, or I can go ahead and Fatal Push here. I kind of want to just Fatal Push here now. All right. Quick note, if I were to Fatal Push here, they're going to rebuy the Stoneforge Mystic. If they rebuy the Stoneforge Mystic, then we're in trouble. This is here. Rebuys. Boot up, attach, and hammer kills me. I'm gonna let this go through. Yeah. Well, we have the white source. We have the white source. Problem is that they're going to get to draw cards here. So they could just have the answer with the Ink Moth over here. There's the white source. I can't attack with the other fairy. It comes into play with Summoning Sickness. So I feel like my only real course of action is actually to dam here and then hope that they don't get off their like 5-6 draws that they had. I hope that Ink Moth doesn't kill me. Yeah, I mean, we were trying to kind of find the 4th land. I mean, I guess flipping would be nice here. I'm not gonna bother attacking. One life's not gonna matter here. They either have the Ink Moth kill here or not. They draw so many cards here, they just need one more hammer. And if they have it, they have it. We'll have a lot more removal game too. Yep. All right. All right, lots more removal here. We've got Passin. We have Kaya's Guile. Come here. Kaya's Guiles and Engineered Explosives. All this needs to come in. Thoughtseize really isn't that great here. I'll take 2 Sunsets out. I'll actually take the 3rd one out and bring Collective Brutality in as a removal piece as well. Let's go. Shadow Spear is our worst card to see. We don't have really a way to get rid of it except for like Vindicate, because we can chump block all the other stuff pretty well. I know you guys are having a conversation about that stuff, so I'm letting you figure out the answer because I don't have it for you. Down a game here against Hammer. Down a game. This looks good. Let's go fetching first. Oh, you found the roll? All right, Godless Shrine. Just kind of like take it easy here. Gonna leave ourselves path open. I want them to play a few more 1-drops to get a little more value out of the Engineered Explosives. Could be getting greedy here. Got a lot of Village Rights. If we can get that going, we'll be good. Silent Clearing. Dang it. Dang it. Well, Thoughtseize is good. Thoughtseize is good. Grace, gotcha. 3-2. 3-2. Game match 2 here is slipping. Slipping. They're gonna take Engineered Explosives, almost guaranteed. All right, Bobble, and we get a Bitterblossom. Well, my opponent either has it here or does not. We'll see if they have the turn 3 kill. Well, they're getting some damage in. Colossus Hammer puts that on an Ornithopter here, probably. Oh, opponent goes kind of all out with everything else here. I don't know where the hammer is going, so I probably have to just hit the dam on the Pure Steel Paladin. Can't let them draw a whole bunch of cards here. We'll block something. Oh gosh. Oh no. I'm not going to block anything here. I can at least village rights away something. Okay, so they hit for 11. They're going to make another token here. I'm going to have 2 blockers. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and kill Stoneforge. This way they don't have hammer on something and they can't go get Shadow Spear and just kill me. We're unblocking duty here. We die in a few turns with the Bitterblossom. I need to get this Blood Artist down. Actually, I think we die here because this Urza Saga goes and gets Shadow Spear. And then the other one, if they top deck a land, can make a dude. And this one made a dude. And so then it's a 6/6 and I can only block 2. All right. We had the path. We had the EE. Need to just play the EE down to slow the game down. That's where what we learned there. A couple of shambling vents coming. That wasn't going to help us. Oh. A lot of lands. Dang it. Man, Shadow Spear is rough for us. All right, that makes us 1/1. So our strategy of chump blocking for forever doesn't work against people that have a lot of trample. Although we've made it work against Cauldron Complete. Couldn't quite make it work there against our lovely friend. That's okay, though. We move on. We keep playing. We keep learning. Godless Shrine here, Thoughtseize. What a Friday it is. Happy Friday to everyone, by the way, that have joined us. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. Wow, Endurance, Dark Confidant, and Abrupt Decay. I don't care about a Fatal Push or Abrupt Decay. Swamp. Wow. Unearth the Dark Confidant. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Let's go ahead and take away something more here. We'll probably just snag this Endurance because I believe Endurance has Reach. And Reach is a little bit problematic for the stuff we have, so. Let's do a Lingering Souls, pass the turn. I'm going to start making some tokens. Maybe get this Westvale Abbey going. That would be pretty good. They might have to actually shoot a few of these tokens to keep things in check. Gonna make a lot of them. Thoughtseize away Kaya's Guile. Okay, we have an Abrupt Decay. Play our land. Lingering Souls here. Swing for 2 past turn. Shadow Spear issue has come up a couple times. Is there a consideration for fracturing over Vindicate to answer at instant speed? I think your Vindicate's fine. I think we just have to determine what's the problem there. I think it's the creature. My camera not turned on. Sadness. A little bit, yeah. We're match 3 out of 5. Here's Dark Confidant. We can kill that because that's what we do. Kill. Play our land. Swing for 4 past turn. Opponent is done with us. Dang. All right, so green-black is what I saw. Mid-range. I think for your Shadow Spear, since we're on that topic, You could just prevent it from attaching. Really, you could just probably have an extra engineered explosives, honestly, on the sideboard. It would be fine, and I just need to not be greedy with it, right? If I wasn't greedy and put my engineered explosives down on 1, that game would have slowed down a lot. So just something to think about. All right, bringing Auriok Champion and Path as Guile, just taking out the Sunset Revelries. That's kind of the common thing that I end up taking out, it seems, for a lot of this stuff. Interactive hand for creatures. We know my opponent appeared to be somewhat mid-range, so yeah, let's try it. Here's this Windswept Heath. Be happy to use that. Pass turn. So I think you can't look specifically at just, hey, that card's beating us up. You have to look at specifically other relevant pieces. We're gonna just dam this away. Got a couple paths. I don't want to exactly ramp my opponent here. Prismatic Ending, for example, wouldn't be a bad one to have for some of those matchups too. You know, it's just tough to say. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And let's exile all cards from the graveyard. My opponent did play an Unearth. My 1 token I would get there is probably just not worth it. Tarmogoyf. Okay here. Let's go ahead and Lingering Souls with Path. Pass turn. Ooh, Spell Bomb action. If they pop that, Tarmogoyf's tiny. I'm going to keep my life total high because I have Bitterblossom. If they get rid of Lingering Souls, that's like totally fine here. And actually pathing the Tarmogoyf feels good because of the whole Unearth that we saw earlier. We'll have Bitterblossom, Village Rites up and Path up as well. So I like where we're at. Maybe they thought Seas, I don't know. Oh, Ignoble. Well, kind of like this plan instead. Kind of like that plan instead. I don't need stuff up. We're gonna play Auriok Champion plus Bitterblossom, attacking, getting the good stuff in. At this point, I think we're just well suited that we can interact and gain some card advantage. Whoop! All right, they take down our Bitterblossom. That's fine. Little Dark Confidant. I would like to gain life here. Okay. Combat away. I'm going to actually cash in a token here. See what else I can draw like that. All right. Shock in. Let's grab Luris here. And let's go ahead and Path Dark Confidant. Pass the turn. We're down 1 more token here, but threatening Luris. And then with Luris and Bitterblossom here, we build up a Meathook. Opponents needs a Thoughtseize Inquisition here, and they're being pressured by our Auriok as well. So there goes our Luris. We were hoping for a bigger turn next turn, but didn't get there. That's okay. Well, that's okay. Fatal pushes a token away. And Liliana down tick to get rid of Auriok. Looks like my opponent kind of had everything. All right, in for 1 with Ignoble and passes the turn. We'll Meathook for 1. I'm going to hold the Concealed Courtyard so I get to keep Meathook in case they play X3 creature here. Our Vindicate would be nice to get rid of Liliana. They get rid of a Fatal Push. Yeah, the Prismatic might be decent. Although I do like Path. I really do. Witherbloom. What? Gets us with Witherbloom. All right. Well, I cannot tell you how many times I think this is a swamp. Blood Artist. And I'm going to go ahead and put Meathook down for no value here, so I have double Blood Artist effects. Any reason we're not playing Baubles? Why would we play Baubles? What is your thought process behind Baubles? Just because I have Luris doesn't mean we should be playing Bauble. Dang it. Unearth pretty good. Can I get a Kaya's Guile? Please? Optics with Liliana. Guile. I'll play the land only because it's kind of nice to have here in case I Guile, because then I can entwine. Well, I get to block. I'm definitely blocking here. Opponent gave us the opportunity to block instead of down ticking Liliana hitting me for 8. Well, this is gonna hurt. Discards. I have like no lands left. I basically have only ways to get in at this Tarmogoyf. Top deck. I'll take it. All right. I don't think it's always free. It's still a deck building constraint to play 4 cards that could be Path, Prismatic, Thoughtseizes, their Meathooks, their whatever they are. I think it's... I would just be careful assuming that is the case. All right, opponent fails to find a plains or anything. Liliana's up at 6. We get a Blood Artist. We're basically just playing top deck wars here. I doubt they do Liliana down tick here. Land and uptick. Okay. Lingering Souls. I'll hold this. We'll see what they want to do if they want to down tick Liliana. We can function off of about three lands. There we go. Lingering Souls is what we wanted to see. All right, now my opponent needs to do some splitting here probably. So I'm going to assume Liliana down tick here is going to happen here. Here we go. How do you think they split them? Imagine they keep Blood Artist and Meathook together. Woo. I legit just win by keeping the top, right? How do I lose? I sacrifice all my lands in the token, right? Is that like not a no-brainer there? They play a Saga. I mean, I just attack them. I don't even care about Liliana anymore. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. We got the Meathook. They concede. Hey, there's a Vindicate. Yeah, there's almost no reason for us to keep the way. I mean, it's a hard split, but I definitely wouldn't have put like so many tokens with this. But if you let so many of the tokens go with the other side and you keep these, then you're gonna do damage too. Strange, isn't it? All right, onward we go. Onward we go. Where it takes us, nobody knows. By the way, Kate Dorsey, I know that a lot of people put baubles into decks because it's just Luris. I like to challenge that you shouldn't immediately pick up like 10, 15 cards and be like, I must start from this location. If we did that, we wouldn't have Legion's Landing in here. We wouldn't have probably Sunset Revelry. And although Legion's Landing and Sunset Revelry are like decent, they synergize probably a lot more than Bauble does. Maybe you could put some in for like village rights and stuff. There's probably a world in which you do play baubles just in this, but I don't like building like that. You're gonna make everything the same. Sunset Revelry gains life, makes creatures, does many things. Draws a card. It will do it all for you if the conditions are right. And with that, I'm out of water. I should probably go get more. Yeah, I need to swap out the monochromatic. Like, this has purple around it. Kind of the swampy purple. But man, I'm just like, I feel like I'm colorblind with it. All right, we'll keep this hand. Double Meathook's a little awkward, but we can double down on the Bitterblossom that we have. Windswept Teeth, fetch. Go get a Godless Shrine, probably. Go from there. If we think they have Blood Moon, we could get extra planes. Like, this just screams that this produces black mana to me. Screams. It's like, black mana. All right, Windswept Teeth here against XC Smile, who is 1-0. We are 2-1. Got ourselves a removal. Got ourselves a Bitterblossom. I legit will probably, if it's Ragavan, I probably have to kill Ragavan, right? Maybe I play Bitterblossom. Just because I have 2 Meathooks. Because I can like Meathook once, then I can Damn, then I can Meathook again. I mean, like, that is really, really, really strong. How bad is this gonna get? You know what? Unconventional line here. Bitterblossom in play. Good luck, opponent. Good luck. No one does this. I'm tired and read the title as red white tokens and not black white. I was so confused. It's all right. We have a red black version of this already being built. And if there was red white variations too, it could work. Oh yeah. That Thoughtseize like does nothing. Oh, look at the Meathook about to happen here. Look at this Meathook. Nice. Incoming read, and we'll get him. And we'll get him. They haven't played a second land here. Monkey into artist. I know, right? For the third time tonight. This monkey has picked up Blood Artist I don't know how many times, and we usually lose those matchups only because Blood Artist drains us for like 5, 6, 7 damage over the course of the game. Opponent's not too happy to see this. That's going to kill some stuff. It takes a dam. I would do that too. Scalding Tarn played. Bobble. This isn't good. If they have an instant speed. No, there's a creature. Never mind. They're good. Yeah. Monkey hits all kinds of good stuff. Monkey's playing 2 people's lists all the time. Alright, Bitterblossom trigger here. Probably still Meathook here to get rid of Ragavan. This is now a 3/3. Well, they decided Murktide wasn't a thing they wanted. Oh yeah, this is problematic. Let's play Blood Artist, pass turn. The bigger the Meathook can be, the better. Everyone uses the lurk thing. Is that a thing? People actively go, I lurk. Am I just old? Thanks for the lurk. What am I supposed to do? Should I have a command for that? What are people expecting when you do that? I need to know. I need to be educated. Exactly. I don't acknowledge my lurkers. They just we had someone that had been lurking for over a year that won a raffle, and their first chat was to join the raffle. People actually do that as a command. Channel points? Huh. Huh. I don't know. I just don't see a reason to. I have mine as I'm off to Toshe station. Some power converters. Well, that's different. Huh. I guess I just never have thought about it. Oh, Star Wars, yeah. All right, they attack for 3 here. I'm just going to take the first 3. I want to keep some Fairy Rogues around. Please don't be Murktide. Now I need to hit one of my dams off the top. If I can hit one of those, then we'll clear the board here. Burnt. Power converters. I need to brush up on my Star Wars lore. It has been a while. Okay, Murktide, Ragavan, Darcy in play. I have a rogue. I'm going to make another rogue. Then I have a Westvale Abbey. Lingering Souls buys me some time here. Let's go ahead and play and pass the turn. Again, chump block. Like, we're very much in this game because chump blocking here is not a bad idea. Meathook does quite a bit, especially with the Blood Artist out. And with a follow-up Lingering Souls, the top deck land might be enough. Top deck land with the Lingering Souls played first. I get 2 more tokens plus this. It's 3 if I chump. Oh, we're attacking with a lot of things. Okay, block and block. I'll take 3. I was going to say, a lot of things are going to die to Meathook, or at least that's the plan. All right, they shoot Blood Artist here, so I don't get as much gain and drain. That bolt's not coming to my head, though. I'll take it. Okay, we're down to 10. Steam Vents. Not shocked in. 2 mana new Murktide. So if we can find one of these off the top, then we'll be in good shape. Gotta rewatch it, Jaffer. Alright, other Murktide here. I really need that dam because this is a big 7/7. Yield the Bitterblossom. The Lingering Souls. So let's just play a Lingering Souls to buy us some more time. Pass turn. Next turn, I can put 2 Lingering Souls in. Looks like I might be like double, triple blocking. We only have 2 blacks, so I can't do Lingering Souls plus Meathook. That's why I did not grab the one out of the yard. This coming turn, I can do double Lingering Souls, make 4 tokens. I think I'm taking 3, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm blocking like this. You know what? Let's go all out on Darcy here. See what my opponent's got for us. Spot removal on Holy Heat here. Kind of painful. You want to flip the Westvale Abbey? We can try to get to that. This just seems like this is relentless Murktides, though. And I don't know what to do about it. This is the 3rd Murktide. I'm just in trouble. Can I get a dam off the top? Please, 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 please. One of these cards. Do I draw or do I make more tokens? I'm afraid of them stealing tokens here. Let's just make a bunch of tokens past turn one more time. Gotta kind of block again. I'll draw lands. That's bold. That's bold. Yeah, I could have drawn land and this card. I think the chances of that are very slim. Let's Expressive Iteration, Unholy Heat. Plays a land, so we have an Unholy Heat that we know about. Obviously blocking 3 things here. I don't believe I can really take any of this damage. Not with a Bitterblossom happening. Unholy's one of them. We make a token. Let's draw some cards. Okay, that is a card. I think it buys me one more turn. I can make them sacrifice and make a token here. And I have 2 to block with. Yeah, I don't know if we had really a chance to put Hook down at some point. Because, yeah, this game would be looking real good at this point. So maybe we need to be more aggressive with the hooks. Because now we're just, like, hoping. Just hoping. And hoping's not working out for us. Hmm. 3 down, 3 down. Okay. Kaya's Guile. Path. Auriok. Engineered, maybe. Maybe. Legion Landing out. Sunset doesn't feel good here either. 1 Thoughtseize. One Thoughtseize. I think that's what we want to do. What do we think? Yeah, it's probably good. Engineered Explosive could be put on 1. I'm gonna take a Village Rites out for 1E. Let's do that. All right, let's see if we can get an earlier Meathook. Have the removal we need. Okay. Okay, we can keep this. All right, Path, Auriok Champion, Fatal Push. Ways to interact with my opponent's stuff. Okay. Here's the matchup that I like the Path in, right? So you have the Path for the Murktide. If you don't have this, you have Prismatic Ending, or you have something else. It's just not going to hit the Murktide. We could have brought Soul Guide Lantern in for the graveyard, but I think because we have the Paths and the Dams that we have enough interaction for the Murktide. And I think it's going to be a real rare case where they mill 1 Murktide off of Surveil and then hit 3 more. I think that's going to be rare. Could be wrong, but doesn't seem likely. All right, what do you got for us, opponent? Steam Vents, little tap, okay. Like the idea of an Auriok Champion. Pass the turn. Playing that off a Silent Clearing in case I get like a basic. You take a little less damage. If I'm shocking in, I'm probably going to be doing the Lingering Souls anyway next turn. And Dragon Rage. Absolutely want to gain some life there. There's our basic that we talked about. See if we can resolve a Blood Artist here, and I'll have the Fatal Push for Darcy. Let's go ahead and always yield to the trigger of Auriok Champion. And for 1 pass turn. I think if they fetch here, I just go ahead and Fatal Push this. And I know we've left the door open for a Ragavan here. I don't think it's going to matter. If they want to dash in Monkey, by all means. Could even block it still with Blood Artist. Does Blood Artist win this game? I don't think so. Okay, Blood Moon. Blood Moon is fine. We're a few cards away from doing much. We got a path here. We're hitting for 1. We can path a token away to go get some black mana. Black mana gives me more Lingering Souls. I bring in the champion a lot because we play against a lot of red-black. I think if you weren't playing against red-black as much, you would see Sunset stay in. Making the token, drawing the card, and gaining the life is all fairly good. Fiery Islet. Plays Darcy. Shambling Bent. I'm going to avoid a instant speed spell here from the Dragon Rage, killing a token. I'd rather have the token back on defense and leave myself with a path here as an option in response to something. That way I can get some black mana and get more tokens. Our Blood Artist is a really good card right now because it's going to hopefully drain our opponent for some extra points. There's Serum Vision, Surveil. It's like a Scry 3 almost. Oh, they kept the card. They kept the card. That's not good. And then they're going to scry. They draw the card they kept and then put 2 cards to the bottom. We have what looks like an expressive iteration here with blue and red. Is it though? You got it, opponent. I believe in these two. I think I have to save Path for Murktide. They do have double blue. We have an Engineered Explosives on 2 for Auriok Champion and Blood Artist. Dang. I want to path my own spirit token so I can get another one. I also want to path like Blood Artist because of the engineered. I'm going to attempt to path my own Blood Artist here to go get black. Nifty. I'll go ahead and put some tokens in while I have Auriok Champion. And I'm still afraid of like a bolt or something, so we're gonna just attack with Auriok Champion. Pass turn. I'm not gonna bother putting Lurrus to hand at the moment. There's not really a whole lot in my graveyard here, and this Auriok Champion really, unfortunately, doesn't cast very well with what we have. I'm going to be kind of sad if this is a Murktide and they've been holding the Murktide this entire time, and now that I've now just gotten rid of the path. Yeah. There's the Thoughtseize. We have Archmage, Jace, Spell Pierce. Let's get rid of Jace. Gonna start attacking, I assume. No attacks. Okay. So we left them with an Archmage and a Spell Pierce. I have now a Vindicate. They can't really Spell Pierce us, which is nifty here. I don't think I need the double black open. If I do and did that to the Blood Moon, the Archmage Charm's online. It is a great draw. I think it's just going to be Murktide here. The two cards in their hand are more or less dead. And yeah, the Engineered Explosive is kind of annoying here. Yeah, I think it's got to be Murktide. They could do the Spell Pierce here. I wouldn't blame them for doing this. Because one, I have so much mana, and two, this would put an instant in the yard. Then this dragon's in the yard. And then they do Engineered, and these are 3/3s. Not to mention they get the value here out of Dragon Rage. So they're going to have a bunch of 3/3s here in a second, but I'll have Blood Artist right after. So my opponent surveils a Murktide to the yard instead of holding on to the Murktide. Going to attack for 1 and pass turn, or are they going to blow this up finally? We're also at 26, which is nice. Good healthy life total. They finally crack it, it looks like. Yeah, Meathook. Meathook. We're trying to make Meathook a thing. If I find a Bitterblossom, we'll be in great shape. The other thing is here, even though they're 3/3s, like they have to attack here, so now I can kind of like get in with my spirit tokens. It's not a bad draw. That's not a bad draw at all. Let's get in for everything. They're going to pop this in response. I'm going to path my own Auriok Champion here to go get second black, hopefully. It's fairly safe to do. Second black is going to open up a lot of options for me with Meathook, and I'm going to get a Blood Artist down post-combat here and see what my opponent can do about this. All right, we're looking good here. We may have the W just around the corner. Extra Blood Moon. We know how that feels when you get the second Blood Moon. I just have to like restart everything, Lord Kaiju. I gotta restart some stuff. Who's ready to get a Meathook win? Gonna hook him. Hook him. Meathook kills some stuff, gets the tokens out of here. Double Blood Moon. Definitely a Blood Moon list. 6 minutes on my opponent's clock, too. Feeling like this engineer needs to come in. One thought sees out since I'm on the draw now. Scoop to the hook. Let's give it a shot. See if my opponent speeds up their play here, since they've got only a little bit of time. All right, we're going to risk it here. If my opponent has a Blood Moon on turn 3, not saying we're toast, but we're toast. Spire Bluff, 1 drop, I assume. And it's Ragavan. We're going to be pushing that. My opponent has different counters, so we're going to just go ahead and knock this off immediately. My opponent's got to play quickly, too. We can take a little bit of time between each thing. Engineered Explosives gives us interesting, not outs necessarily, but let's go ahead and try Blood Artist here. Pass turn. Brutality might be okay. I like Brutality a little more in the burn matchup because it can kill the creatures. Here, it doesn't really kill Darcy or Murktide. All right, how much do you want to bet this is a Blood Moon? Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not. We're playing Magic. We're playing Magic. All right. Let's take a peek. What's going on over there, opponent? What you doing? Leave ourselves a path open, probably. Counter spells. I wonder if I'm supposed to path here. I kind of want to and go get white while they're tapped out. Okay. That way I can at least Lingering Souls, and I can put something at 2. If they were to Blood Moon me, I would just need my swamps. We'll see, we'll see. This is probably Murktide, and if it's Murktide, we have Vindicate. They need to tap 1 more mana, so Spell Pierce won't be here to protect it. Expressive Iteration. Okay, okay, okay. Lightning Bolt. Opponent Lightning Bolts me. Plays a Steam Vents. Shocks the Steam Vents in. Follows with the Serum Visions. Kaya's Guile would be the best rip off the top here. Clear the graveyard so Murktide doesn't show up. It's funny to get another Plains here. go ahead and Lingering Souls and pass turn. At least we have some blockers. Got that Vindicate for the Murktide. If I draw a land, I avoid Spell Pierce. I don't avoid Counterspell, though. Just gonna make some tokens. I wonder if this is a game where I should put Meathook out. Extra land for our opponent. Now they Murktide with Archmage Charm open. Path is our best draw now. There's Murktide. Darcy. Okay. All right, well. Don't see a reason not to attempt to Vindicate here. If they got Counterspell, cool. If they have the Spell Pierce, obviously this is a little early. Just gonna have to sacrifice it. Looks like it's Counterspell. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this while we got a chance. Surveil after. A little information for my opponent. Looks like we're gonna be chump blocking for a little bit. Chump blocking. So we're looking for Dam. We're looking for Kaya's Gal. We're looking for Vindicate. We're looking for Path. We're looking for Basic Swamp. Dang it. That was a good top deck. Is there an argument to lead with the push? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if it would have mattered. They almost certainly let just Darcy go. All right. Well, we're gonna put Luris down. We can gain life. Really need a path. I hope they don't have a spot removal for Luris here. That would be awful. All right, in for 7. Go down. Land drop. 1 card in their hands. Attack with Luris. I get a swamp here. We're back in this game. It's funny that I fetched the plains early, too. If I would have fetched the swamp, not that we knew we were going to draw a plains straight into it. Come on, swamp. Where are you at? Swamp or path? Swamp or path? Swamp or path? It's like a gut shot. Layers. Save me. Most unfortunate. Goes to 1 minute on our opponent's clock here. Yeah, we just fetched the wrong basic. That's all we did. That's all we did. If we had the Meathook down 1 turn earlier too, we get maybe 1 more turn here. These would have bought me 2 turns each. But yeah, we're not finding our basic. It's basically all the swamps. We have 2 swamps in the deck. We have 2. All right, that puts us 2 into match 5 here. Let's see if we can cap it off with a double 3-2 for the evening. I'm feeling like 1 more fetch land's all I really need. That way I can fetch the basic swamps, or just adding an extra basic swamp in the list. Lingering Souls needs swamp in order to be cast from the graveyard. We had these out. plains, not the swamp. Swamps have a little more purple. I need to switch these. All right, we're 2-2. My opponent's 0-2. Luris. Here we go. Talking about fetching that basic swamp, by the way. Here we go. Keep. Kahira is our opponent. Windswept Teeth. Elementals, maybe? Temple Garden. I think a 4-1 is very possible. You have to account for my slight sleep deprivation. All right. How big is this? It's a 1-1. I can kill that. Bye, Teferi. Bye, Teferi. We're gonna get him with a Bitterblossom. We got this game. I'm feeling it. Feeling good. Feeling good. So it is elementals. Let's see if creature versus creature we can get it done here. Match number 5. Hallowed Fountain for our opponent. Tapped in it comes. Gonna be shocking in a Godless Shrine. Yeah, I'll shock it in. Bitterblossom, go. Followed by what? Lingering Souls and or Village Rites plus Legion's Landing is an option too. Probably gonna be using Lingering Souls though. Sacred Foundry. Do they shock him for Risen Reef? I mean, I could even Meathook the Risen Reef. Oh, they don't shock it in. Oh. Oh, you have Prismatic Ending? You got a Prismatic Ending? Well then. I'm just upset. I'm just upset. Guess I'm playing Lingering Souls now. Eyes to the camera. Eyes to the camera. Got him. Got him. Okay. Omnath is a little scary here. I'm going to try to get our board reestablished here quickly. There's Cavern, so this is Omnath. A dam off the top would be good. Clear out the Omnath. Can we race an Omnath? I don't know if we can. It's aggressive. Omnath gains life. We're losing life. Can't flip Legion's Landing just yet. Opponent's putting together the colors. Omnath is in play. Never mind, this isn't the one that gains life. This is the Teamer one. Okay. Teamer one's a little more manageable. I didn't realize it was not the 4-color one. In that case, Lingering Souls, go. All right, so this one, if you're not familiar with, when it enters, deals damage to any target equal to the number of elementals you control. Whenever land enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target elemental you control. If you control 8 or more lands, draw a card. What's up, Evan? I don't know what I'm doing up. My sleep schedule is so jacked up. Thanks for the raid, by the way. It is all messed up. I had on-call duties, and I was up, and then I got up early, and then I ate this thing for breakfast and didn't feel well, so I went and took a nap, and now I'm awake. Who's talking? The face. Don't you see my face? Look at that big smile I've got on. The biggest of smiles. Happy smiles. Are they gonna attack me? They attacked me. That's unbelievable. Block. Golly. Boy. So, what is it? Risen Reef here. Risen Reef might force me to do Meathook, but Omnath is here. And Omnath needs blocking. Plays a land. More 1/1s. If they put it on Risen Reef, then it's a 2/2. I can't let that get too out of hand here. All right, Bitterblossom trigger. We get a Marsh Flats. Let's I wonder if I can wait on the Meathook. Like, I know that they're doing the Risen Reef stuff, but they're not gaining life. The Solitude's going to gain them life, though. My opponent lost connection, but I'm still thinking about my turn. I mean, I can flip Legion Landing here anyway with the Shambling Vent. And then I can, like, block with Fairy and Village Rites. I don't know if that's what I want to do, though. Right? This is not just tokens. Attack 3 creatures. But I don't know if that's what I want to do. Maybe it is. I kind of want to lead with the Village Rites. See what we draw. I feel like I need more options here. Okay. Just play a bunch of Lingering Souls and see if we can get a good Meathook here. We're not attacking here because I want as many blockers as I can. It may not matter, though. Hardcast Solitude, steal a token. This increases, what, Risen Reef here? Even if I top deck a land here, I don't get to kill Omnath. It's too big. It's too big. I think we're going to get to a point where I just chump once here, and we double down on Lingering Souls, and we set ourselves up for big Meathook. Hoping that they don't go too crazy off here with the double Risen Reef. Got another land. They're making this Risen Reef very large. Maybe I should have attacked and hoped they couldn't have killed me and then just went for big Meathook. This isn't looking good anymore. Ephemerate a Risen Reef. I'm gonna jinx it here. We're gonna go no block here. We're going to 4. I'm going to 3. I'm going to 2. Just don't bolt me, opponent. Going to 2. This will make me go to 1. And attack with the Flyers and see what the heck happens here. transforming too. So I have lingering. If I do lingering, and then I can Meathook them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's lethal if my opponent has nothing here. And we do kill the Risen Reef. So this will be interesting. This will be interesting. Meathook for 1. For the win. They can kill one with a Solitude, but I kill the Risen Reef over here. Oh, they let that resolve. Okay. Okay. 2-man with a voice modulator to sound like Fluffy. Oh, you got me. You got me. Well, this is resolved, so let's see what happens here. But I think I just snuck out a win. I think I just snuck out a win. My opponent's trying to puzzle everything together here. All right, they evoke a Solitude, but I still don't think this works. But if they get a land here, they get the Risen Reef. But because it's evoked, the Solitude will die, but the Solitude dies before the Meathook. So if they find a land in like the top 2 and grow this Risen Reef, then my opponent's got it. But okay, no, it did. I gain life. I gain life. And it was an exile effect. So I don't think we actually win here. Yeah, they got a land anyway. This was a like long shot. It was a long shot for this to work. I should have attacked the turn before. They saw the line. Should have attacked 1 turn earlier. We would have been probably okay. All right, Kaisgal and Paths come in here. I don't see Legions or Sunsets working here. Man, I actually don't like much else here. Let's keep a Legion, I suppose. Blame Graeus. Did Graeus distract me? Did Graeus distract me? All right, let's focus in. Let's get there. Gonna keep. We're gonna get there. That prismatic ending really was rough. Right at the beginning too. If we didn't get prismatic ending, we'd have so many tokens. A Meathook would have been lethal. All right, let's see what happens here. Windswept Teeth from my opponent. We're gonna get a Bitterblossom down pretty quickly again. And then maybe this is the game where we just play a Meathook and don't do anything with it. Oh my gosh, he's silver bordering them. Silver bordering them. Don't do it. Sacred Foundry. They shock this in. Vial? Oh. Flamekin. You got it. Flamekin it is. Omnath, Locus of Creation. Alright, well, this looks familiar. Double Bitterblossom again. Some Meathooks. I'm going to, almost without doubt, play the second Bitterblossom here. Because we got the Meathooks, and we'll jam it out from there. Prismatic Ending once again. You got it, opponent. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. They must play 4 of those, just like we play 4 of Bitterblossom. Do it again. Do it again. Here comes Teferi. Teferi bounce. Elemental. Maybe it's Risen Reef. Oh, green mana. Oh, Risen Reef. Okay. This is definitely Meathook territory. Meathook territory. In for one for my opponent. Both at 17. We create a token. Oh, I want to do that. I want to do that. But I'm going to trust getting a Meathook down here is smarter to clear some of what's going on over there before things go out of control. And then we'll have a Meathook in play for the future, so that'll be good. So 2 creatures for them, I gain 2, and they lose 1 because of 1 Bitterblossom token. I can tell by looking at your hand, this deck list isn't updated. Concealed Courtyards weren't part of the original list. By the way, this is the nasty Omnath. It's the nasty one. Is it even a 2 for 1? Just a delay of my token. Yeah. And we cashed in the Blood Artist so that we would get value when we killed our opponent's stuff. Land? I'll take my land. All right, Bitterblossom number 2 here, and we're going to get a Blood Artist down. And now things are going to start getting crazy. All right. They have a turn where they can do Omnath and do some crazy things too, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Zolaport out, Blood Artist in, Concealed Courtyard, 2 of those in for the Fetid Heaths. It's the only changes. They ephemerate Risen Reef. I might be dead now. They're going to ephemerate Risen Reef again. This isn't looking good. And plays Omnath, makes 1,000,000 mana. Uh-oh. 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 Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, it's a lot of fetches. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Risen Reef trigger. Omnath trigger. Land drop trigger. Gain 4 life trigger. Fetch land trigger. Mana trigger. Trigger. Yes, this is a recording. This is a recording, Warefleet. Welcome to the stream. We will be playing a land, and now tapping that land to play a spell. Dang, we lost the game. Hooray, we won the game. Shock's in here, the Hallowed Fountain. 4 mana available to them. 5 now. This could be a hard cast Solitude. Hard cast Solitude. See? Pre-recorded. We know what's happening. Solitude gets rid of a Blood Artist. Top deck land lets us get rid of Risen Reef plus Solitude, which is probably in our best interest at this point in the game. Land drop here. They get to fire 4 damage at something, right? I think it's 4 damage at a creature or planeswalker, right? Or me. Oh! Fetches with the other Misty. I don't think that triggers Omnath anymore. Does it? No. We done. Done triggering. All right, a land drop here gives me Meathook plus Village Rites. I gotta kill this. Oh. Ephemerated the Solitude to get rid of my token here. Risen Reef trigger, land trigger. I'm at least doing Meathook for 2 here. Get rid of Solitude and Risen Reef, hopefully. Oh, Path is pretty good too for the Omnath. So now do I Village Rites first? I might Village Rites first. We risk a few, we risk things, but let's draw a land and something else. Okay. Okay. Now I can Fatal Push Omnath. And I could Path Risen Reef. Do I care about Solitude or Risen Reef? Risen Reef draws cards. Solitude gains life. We're close here. Let's Path the Solitude before they can Ephemerate. I'm going to jinx myself and they're going to get Wombo combo off Risen Reef. Meathook Massacre is likely to be able to kill the Risen Reef. We got a blocker. Just gotta hope. There's the Ephemerate. That would kill my token, so if they Ephemerate here, they won't attack. If they play like a ton of creatures here and we top deck a land, the Meathook might be lethal. For no one. I would need a Blood Artist. Anyway. Just ignore me. It's been a long day. A long day. Much sneeze. Alright. How much value are you going to get off this Risen Reef? I got rid of the Solitude. I got rid of some of the other bad things like Omnath, but I'm a little worried that it won't matter here. Utopia Sprawl's fine. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, Casey? What is that? This is Omnath mana based on how they're tapping. Could be another Risen Reef. It is. Okay, we can handle 2 Risen Reefs. They're going to get some good value here, but we can handle 2 of those. Luck be a landlord? What? That doesn't sound like a video game. Sounds like real life. Flamekin stacks these so that they can get the whatever they go get here. Fury, maybe? Get something that's X3, please. Roguelike deck building slot machine? That's weird. Oh, it's Omnath Locus. And they can play this down and then use 2 Misties. The Stomping Ground. Puts the Stomping Ground in tapped, and they didn't play Omnath first. A little surprised at that. All right, so if we draw a land here, Meathook clears the board, I think. Unless I'm missing something. Well, it doesn't clear the board because they could put token or counters on Omnath. Wait. Why'd that die? What? Why'd that die? I'm really confused. Why is that dead? What happened? Oh, Blood Artist. Oh. Now I want to get Blood Artist down first. There's the other Omnath. That's the other Omnath. This, I don't understand why this is dead. Oh, maybe it targeted itself, yeah. Oh, he did the damage instead, yeah. All right, we're going to play a Blood Artist here and a Village Rites. Let's go and attack with our token, and then Village Rites the 1 token here. See if we can draw like land or spot removal or something like that. Okay, that's a land. Put this one into play tapped and pass turn. All right, so we can do a big Meathook next turn. Yep, we're greeting it one more time. Help! I think greeting it here gives me the opportunity to potentially win. Where if I think I Meathook there, I don't think I can win. They had like 6 cards. So yes, I greeted it one more here. We're gonna just hope they don't just absolutely annihilate me. There's a Solitude. Solitude gets rid of Blood Artist here. Okay. I'm ready to gain infinite life. To infinity. I mean, they didn't lead with an Omnath, so that's good, I guess. Prismatics, a Bitterblossom away. Okay. Werefleet. What else do you have, opponent? Ephemerates, Flamekin. Oh boy. A little bit of value. A little bit of value. Gets Omnath. Crazy hands. Okay. Well, it's up to 8 here. Hey, at least I'll gain a lot of life here. Gain a lot of life. Down to 8 they go. Did they fail to find there? Fails to find forest or plains. Okay. Mole Drifter. Drifty boy. This is evoked, so I'm going to get some life here. Yeah. I gained life. I gained life. We're doing it. We're doing it. There's a cavern. My opponent's got 19 cards left. 18 cards left. 9 in hand. No combat, it looks like. All right. Gonna make one Bitterblossom token. Oh, Furies. Furies, okay. Kills my tokens. It's gonna drain them for 2. I gain 1. I gain 1. Down to 6 they go. Okay. I mean, I look to be doing okay. Bitterblossom trigger here. Top of the library is. Is that an... it's not enough, is it? It's close. One, 2, 3, 1, 2. I just go one more turn here and hope. I think I go one more turn here and hope, right? I know they got the Solitude over there, but who cares? Who cares? Vincent Raid incoming? Uh-oh, but I'm on match 5. Tell them to turn around. There's the Ephemerate. When are we going to ephemerate here, opponent? And obliterate? Yes. I'm going even another turn here. Targets. Solitude. That's good. Solitude's not going to attack me. Oh gosh, it's Nerd Girl and the D-Gen team. What's going on, everybody? Everyone's showing up, and I can't smile at you fine people because the camera broken. It didn't want to connect. We're trying to massacre some people. We are in Modern. Let's not get confused here. This is Modern with Meathook. We are on Match 5, League 2, final match of the night. My opponent just took away our Meathook. As long as I am not dead, I believe I continue to play here. We're just kind of hanging out with our opponent. There's Omnath. They're going to gain some life now. Draws a card. Does the Risen Reef things. Oh, look at that DG logo. That's nice, Lord Kaiju. Castle Ardenvale is a recommendation over Vault. You just weren't here for it, Casey. My opponent can gain 8 life here for this turn, for next turn. If they have another thing to fetch, they have 10 cards. We currently can wipe the board, which is kind of an interesting place to be at. There's a Fury. It's going to kill some stuff. As in all of our tokens. Sleep would be good right now. We've been up for a long time. Where's my... Yeah, Gray's got the shout out. Nerd Girl in the house. Team Fluffy. Lord Kaiju knows where he's at. None of that Team Jaffer stuff. All right. Opponent attacks us for 3 here. We're good with that. I'm going to just put this away because I have no idea what's left in their hand. We've been paying attention to chat. No, not Team Jaffer. No, Team Fluffy. Only Team Fluffy. What else do they have? Engineered on 0. Okay. I got to take care of the tokens. Opponent moves to discard here, and they have 8 cards. Bitterblossom. We go to 6. What does Blood Artist do for us? 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't kill Fury with the Blood Artist. I probably have to just Meathook here. I think it's just wipe the board. Yeah. I don't think I have an option. It's just everything's got to go. X is 4. Goodbye, board. Board wipe. It's as good as it's going to get. When we board wipe here, we gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it looks like. I do not believe there's something to fetch here for the Omnath, so they're not going to gain 4. They could blow up my 1 Singleton Fairy Rogue token if they wanted to. Meathook resolves, though. I'm going to, looks like about 11. My opponent's going to 9. We would probably be close to lethal if Blood Artist was able to be played, but I'm a little scared of this one right here. I finally cast it, I know, right? All right. Board is clear. We gain some life here. My opponent should lose 1 life here. 12 to 9. Onward we play. 8 cards for my opponent, 7 in their hand. Anybody's game. We're just going to flash in a Solitude or Fury here. Solitude would be the best thing to see because I could probably battle that. Okay. I can work with that. If it was Fury, we die. But Fury, I guess, you know, doesn't have that instant speed thing, so I don't know what I'm talking about. That's what the kind of night it's been. We don't know what we're talking about. All right. Opponent attacks us for 3 here. They have an engineered explosives to clear the way. We got a minute on my opponent's clock. The game can still go anyway. Why do I have 16 minutes on them? Because I play fast. One, two, 3. And then damn that away. I want to probably do overloaded, right? That way if they have ephemerate, how many ephemerates have we used so far? 1 ephemerate, 2, 3. So they could have one more. Yeah, I always think the same. With Meathook out, the engineered explosive's kind of weird with the fairy here. I think the best play here is actually overloading and then just slap down a Blood Artist and see what happens. This could be excessive here to overload. But I think it plays around an ephemerate. Not to mention that this, with Bitterblossom and Meathook, could just slowly lock my opponent out of the game. Like I said, they've got 7 cards here. Lots for them to do. Do they have a new Solitude? They do. They do. What Solitude number is that? 1, 2... That's Solitude number 3. I have a feeling my opponent's going to lose on time here, because I can do Luris, put Luris into play. We got Kaya's Guile or Lingering Souls here. We're in pretty good shape. So this Omnath would kill me. Unfortunately, we're out of time. And I can't actually concede to that. So here's why we can't concede. I don't know what's on top. Could be another dam, whatever it could be. I have a redraw. I have a Luris to play in. And we've already found that they have failed to fetch numerous times. So this is not lethal. Even though they have fetch lands here, it's not lethal. We'll never know what our next card is, but I can't concede to this. It is not lethal. I create a blocker here as well. So by putting Luris and the blocker in, I'm looking pretty good to actually probably just hold this off. Which is crazy because the black-white tokens list just grinds like absolutely insane value. But yeah, that's why I can't. 5 cards in their library, I can't assume they can go fetch and kill me there. What a game. All the value that Risen Reef produced and we're able to kind of hang on there. 3-2? Black-white tokens with Massacre? Meathook? In Modern? Wow. What a time tonight has been. We have played quite an interesting list here. I feel like we could have taken the 1 league to a 4-1 tonight. I think that was poor playing on my part. Final score was 3-2, 3-2. We've won 2-0 in Q games as well, and then in the Rakdos variant, we've done well as well. It was a grind. It was a grind, but I like this. This is a good list, I think. I think the meta is prime that it wants to be removing Ragavan or other spot removal, and the fact that we have 6 super strong token generators plus Bitterblossom, you're really looking at kind of these 10. Really, really strong. I want to put Jada back in here over 1 Sunset. I think 3 is a little bit much. I want to put this, or not Jada, but Jadar, I guess it is. I want to put Jadar over 1 Sunset. I think the Sunset was like extremely busted against the burn matchup. We got our burn opponent just straight out concede. Legion Landing was pretty nifty. I think this can stay and is pretty good. I can't tell you how many times I've wanted just like another Kaya's Guile. It's probably just getting to the point that I'm just in love with this card way too much. My big question is Luris really adding anything to this list? Prismatic Ending is exiling our Bitterblossoms. They're not really destroying it. And other than really rebuying Blood Artist, it's making me go, okay, do I want Kaya herself? Do I want Do I want something that makes tokens like, I don't know, Sorin, Gideon? Do I want Liliana just to be a pain? You know, what do I want in this 3 slot? I think that's something that we can consider here. And then lands, Westvale AOB happened. It does replay the Meathook, but the Meathook comes down and doesn't come down with X, as we learned. It can only come down as 0. So it's not going to kill anything. It just gets your like life gain stuff back, which is important. It's important. I like the list though. It's coming together nicely. Oriarch champions were good. Paths were really good. I personally would play Paths over Prismatic based on the things that we ran into. It's been good. Not bad.